Well, welcome back everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Stoneshard with the Rex, which is update doing the two-handed mace build, which is going pretty well. As you can see here, we are outside Bryn. What? It's not where we left off. We left out outside here. Yeah, so this place, let's talk about it, is atrocious. I set up camp right here at the end of last episode, but right outside my camp, there is maximum danger enemies that, depending on when the game loaded, would immediately march in here and just kill all my people, including me. They're here, they're here, they're here. They're just littered all over the place. Maximum level enemies that will chase you down. You can't unrun them. You can't apparently stun them, which is like really my go-to move. War dogs, robber barons, ringleaders, didn't matter. In this dungeon here, I actually broke through it all and got to the entrance in one of the episodes, killed the people outside, and then I couldn't even enter it. The gate was there, it was open, but there was no way to click and go inside, which was strange. And then I went over here and ran into some more enemies and they promptly killed me, so we didn't even get to do that. But the short of it was we need to get the hell out of there. A couple times, even when I loaded, they killed Varen immediately, and then even if I escaped, I was on a 6,000 turn cooldown or something like that. It was terrible. And we can't do anything there, so we left. Now we're outside Bryn. I want to identify some of the things we got and sell some of the things we got. There's my dog pelt from a war dog that chased me down, but I ended up able to take him out as I just scavenged for the food to get the hell out of there. It was really quite the time. Quite the experience. Don't recommend. I think there's some type of weird game balance issue there. I don't feel like there should be that tier enemy just roaming around doing whatever it wants in that area. That's what especially in such high density, I feel like something there isn't quite right. Whether it's intentional or not, I don't know, but there shouldn't be maximum danger enemies just wandering around outside the Rotten Willow Tavern area. Maybe that's not considered that, but I feel like it kind of is. But regardless, we left. So let's go back in town here. I want to identify our armor. See what we found, because I think we potentially found something pretty good. I want to see what we can maybe sell some of these items and weapons for. So what do you have here? Oh, that's pretty nice. Just walking around with that guy. It's nice, but it's not extremely better than what I have, which is strange. It doesn't have the fortitude or the crit avoidance. Considering it's 2 tiers higher than what I'm wearing, you'd think it would be substantially better. That's very strange to me. It's very pretty. Magic power 7%. Wow. 9%. Miracle chance plus energy. Okay, pretty cool. Let's see. Lots of things to sell. So we picked up a lot of these guys, and they were worth a lot more. I think they were like 400 to 500 a piece. Obviously, you're not going to make that much money from them, but 100, 200 for this guy, that's pretty good. Tier 4. His durability is, well, not really a lot higher. Let's just be the tier, making that price double. Just trying to get an idea of, what weapons are really worth carrying around, because I think this guy definitely was. Just being able to go to a merchant and sell something for 200 is pretty good. That's not a bad amount of money we just picked up for some weapons that people were carrying. Sure, we had to fight them for it, but that definitely helps with repair costs and things like that. Whatever it might be that we need or want. Let's talk to you. Wouldn't mind getting a couple of these, even though they're not the greatest of prices. I think I have some ancient coins I'd like to turn in. I believe we do. Yeah. Not what I meant to click. I'm sorry. Please stop talking. There we go. I'll take it. Get out of the jewelry. I think that's where we'll make a lot of our money. I feel like we picked up a lot of jewels and such. Anything here really worth picking up? I don't think anything that's really shiny for us. I wouldn't hate this guy, except the necklace I have now is, I think, better. At least for me currently. But getting that accuracy back up would be pretty nice. Let's go to the cart here. We have some things we need to identify. That's okay. It's worth repairing these guys to sell them, I think, for more money. So maybe I'll hold on to it. And we'll sell the other things that don't need repaired. Interesting that he won't buy this. This seems like something he should be wanting to buy. Perfect. Okay, well. We're making some money at least. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with said money, but I definitely want to at least identify some of the things we picked up to see what they are. Merchant's Commerce. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Nothing here that really interests me. He'll buy a lot of these things. Really confused why he won't buy that, but whatever. We'll sell it here, I suppose. Pelts we could try to sell here. Found these random antlers. Well, not random. They were from a deer. Random makes it sound like they were just kind of laying around. But they were attached to a deer. I didn't kill it, that's all. And who do we have here? What are you selling? Pretty cool looking cloak. Decreased damage taken without look at that, good bleed resistance too. I would argue that this is 9% physical and natural resistance. I would argue that this is kind of better in a lot of ways. I don't think that 2% damage taken is really that big of a deal. And it's tier 5. Just saying. And there's this guy. Alright. So let's talk. Do you want to buy some of my charcoal? Yes, at 1.38, I would say, seems like you do. Perfect. Not sure if we really made any money there, but I think I still need one of these, so let's buy it and we just sell them that then. So the truth be told, I think we're going to be wrapping up the series so we can get started with the next one. So I don't think it really matters, but I do want to at least tie up some loose ends. Mage stuff. God, I'm very interested to see what some of this new mage stuff is like. And I love that this guy sells enchanted things. Even if they are scary expensive. Let's get these identification scrolls as we have things to identify. It's cool though. It is cool. How much money do you have left? Not a whole lot. You buy this dog pelt though. I mean, actually that would probably be worth making into a bed. So we got a lot of things to identify, but these are the main things I think. Well, we got that too. Didn't get as many scrolls of identification as I kind of hoped. There's one. We got a lot to identify. What do you sell? You got a rope too? Yeah, I'll take that rope. Perfect. Let's head back up to the other merchant and see what he has going on. And then I want to go back to camp. This guy, he looks like he's up to no good. I see you. He's also got some rope. It's a pretty cool buckler, I'm not gonna lie. I actually pulled quite a bit of money. I think I had a book to sell, did I not? I can't remember what I lived through and what I didn't live through, to be perfectly honest. You know, this guy really is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. He really comes through for you. Buy a lot of things, great prices. Not the best prices, but really good prices. So try to screw you over all the time. And I just respect that. Actually, you know what? Hear me, I want to see what this is like worth. I mean, it's worth 80, but there's nowhere we're actually going to sell it for 80, right? I keep just throwing them around because I'm like, that's a lot of space. Not worth that much. 17, yeah, okay. Not that he buys them. Even he won't buy them. I was just talking about how great he is. It's a good experience, though. That perk at 100 experience is pretty nice. Even this late in the game. Considering what I have to do and kill for 100 experience. Let's head back up here. We need to talk. Okay. It's a slight nod as she noticed you, then return to work. Seems like the hunt went well. She shrugs. Not that it could go any other way these days. Lords have turned to war, poachers to banditry. There's so many beasts out there that even a blind and death would struggle to return home empty-handed. How about you? Found anything recently? You wander in the woods just as much as I do. There's been no shortage of trophies. Here. Plenty of quarry for everyone. It's nice, isn't it? To get what others pay a hefty price for without spending a single crown. You know, looks like it'll be a while before this journey is over. I don't know about that. Maybe in the meantime, we should show each other some of our hunting tricks. After all, there's no end to perfection. That'd be great. Right. Now, I'm pretty tied up, but once we're back on the road, we might chat for a bit. You know, things, animal habits, how to avoid damaging pelts. I'm not much of a teacher, but at least I can help pass the time. I mean, that's nice. I like that you have, like, passing conversations. In that she has things to say about where we are. So much for the City of Gold. You can smell the sewage from a league away. Nice. Okay. So it must be getting 25% there. And we get a new little bonus, which is pretty cool. Speaking of cool things, though, let's put some money in there. Can't do that while I'm open with this other screen, of course. That would be silly. Do I have another cheap pelt? Or did I sell them all? No, I think I did sell them all. Okay, get rid of that then. We'll put the rope in there. try to organize this a bit. Or just eat them, whatever. All right, let's pull up the things we want to identify. Definitely this guy. This guy, that guy, and then I got a fourth one. For you, perfect. First and foremost, we're going to go with the big guy. This is level 4 armor. Heavy armor, that's what I thought. Energy restoration plus 2%. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. 18 protection. It's the same amount of protection I have. A little bit less bleed per chance. Got a bit of pierce resistance. Not much. The dodge penalty, a little bit better. Energy penalties, a little bit better. But overall, not a huge come up. Would it be worth repairing and using over what I have? I probably would. It'd be more expensive to repair. But I think it's very negligible whether or not it's actually better. A lot less penalty to energy resistance. It's -1 energy resistance with that buff as opposed to my -5, but I don't know. I honestly want to say I don't think it is actually better. But whether it would have been a tier 5 or had a different buff, that could have changed things. This ring. Energy plus 3, health restoration plus 4. It's pretty nice. Decreased fumble chance. Okay, not the best ring I've ever seen, but definitely not bad. Health plus 3 and healing efficiency, 10%. Max health plus 3, fortitude 3. Once again, not the greatest, but definitely not bad. And this was a prize for clearing out one of the spaces. The pain-killing battle mage circlet. Pain resistance 5% and energy plus 3. Not bad. Not to mention for a mage, an extra energy. Bonus range plus 1 is pretty cool. Magic power. Energy cooldown duration. Yeah, not bad stuff. Worth a pretty penny. That's base value. So we could turn around and sell that at least, I think, for decent money. Not bad pickups. Alright, so that really leaves what else is there to do. And to be perfectly honest, I'm happy, I think, ending the series here. My original goals and scope for this were to master both the heavy or the armored combat tree and the two-handed mace tree, which we did both that. Buy this hammer, which we did get to use. And that means I'm satisfied. We could extend this out. We could get the third companion, which I've been told is very good. We could try to level up more and do the other bosses in the tier 5 dungeons, but I think I'd rather do that in a build that would be more suited for it. Overall, my opinion of the two-handed mace build, it's okay. It's nice to be able to tank what we can tank, but I don't think it's as versatile as I would want it to be. We do a lot of damage, but I think our main works are from being able to stun enemies and things like that. So enemies that are end game that have more stun resistance and things seem to be a lot more resistant to us. So overall, I think it's a fun build. It's, you know, pretty great in the right circumstances. Not sure if it's as great late game as I expected it to be, and I think the heavy armor has been nerfed quite a bit, and I don't know if it's really the way to go either. But I certainly had a lot of fun playing this game and this build, and I'm really excited for the next build, which is going to be I kind of mentioned it here and there, and I've mentioned it to people in the comments, but it's going to be a no weapon skilled build, which I'm very excited for. We are not going to be tied down to a certain weapon. We're going to be able to switch out if we find a great weapon off of an enemy or at the end of a dungeon that we want to use, we can. We find a secret room with some mystical blade in it, it's ours. And I think that's going to be really exciting, especially for the late game content where we are going to be finding a lot more of those really cool weapons, exploring dungeons, tier 4, tier 5 dungeons and things of the such. Which is why I want to do a lot more of that late game content. It's going to be very versatile, and I think that will be a lot of fun. And I think it's something that not a lot of people do, so it'd be really cool for people who haven't even seen or heard of something like that, what it'll be about. So thank you so much for watching the series. It means the world to me that everyone has taken so much time. This has gotten a lot of views, and it's brought in a lot of new people, and it's great to meet so many new people, and it's been a lot of fun talking to everybody about this game. So really, truly, thank you so much for watching this, for commenting and being part of this series. It really has absolutely made my day every day. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye bye.